first of all, he is here tonight because he was a presenter for Best Actor in a Musical, and he gave it to Glenn Turner.
Glenn Turner, yes.
For Langston and Harlem. Yes. And also, your brother won the Viv tonight.
Yes, Akeem Babatunde.
Yes, and he won in what category?
Best Director.
That's right.
Yes.
Blind
Lemon Blues, yes.
Great. How does it feel? How does it feel?
You know what? It is so thrilling to be here tonight. You know, as I sat in the audience, you know, obviously I'm from New York, but as I sat in the audience tonight and was infused with the energy of a New York theater audience, and I haven't had that kind of energy and food. It really is food. When you see people, I remember the time that I won my Audelco Award, and I remember my speech, and one of the things was saying it means so much to be honored and recognized, but it means so much more when it comes from your own. And that's how I feel tonight, that I'm with family, that I'm back in the nest, you know, with people who love theater, who are committed to the sense of creating a character, telling a story, writers, directors who believe, you know what, when Garrett Morrison, Bill Duke, and all of us, we were just together in Los Angeles, and we were talking about when we did The Secret Place. Now, this goes back to 1971. And we'd use milk crates as a set. And when but at the same time, it wasn't about the accoutrement. It was about the commitment to telling a story and giving full breath to these human beings, these characters. And that's what I cut my teeth on. And so to be back in that environment now with the same kind of enthusiasm and people who are excited, really excited, because it's an acknowledgement for a standard of excellence. Yes. And that's really, really meaningful. And I'm so thrilled that I could be here tonight. I just got off a plane, literally, and came straight here.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So I know you're probably going to go out tonight and celebrate?
Yes, we're going to celebrate tonight. Yes, I'm so proud of him. You know, when, you know, as he's doing his projects in Dallas, you know, I always get the call and I always get the material, and I'm hard. I'm tough on him. And as he mentioned on stage tonight, I said, what is this? I don't know what it is that you're trying to say. Let's get better than this. And I continue to inspire him. It's done with love, but it's done with a strict sense of commitment to a standard of excellence. And he appreciates that. And then tonight, to be acknowledged and recognized is nothing better.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I am here with Jerome Preston Bates, who won Best Actor for What Would Jesus Do? That show is really doing it up tonight.
Oh, boy. It's,
congratulations.
To God be the glory. You know, we just used us and we stepped out there and, hey, you know, and did what we had to do. But we've been blessed to have received some. That means that people enjoyed the show and hopefully was inspired by the show. It was a ministry, really. So we hope people's hearts and minds was touched and people were reminded to think before they do what they do. So.
Jerome, what was the character that you played in the show?
I played John Wilson, the husband of the lead character. He was a church-going man, but he was had a dark side on the side, and he had to reveal it. He had to reveal it to his wife. So there you go. It's an amazing thing because it took me. I had been asked to do this role for a long time, and I didn't want to come anywhere near it. And someone shared a story with me about how their cousin had committed suicide because they were, you know, living a double life, and that it would touch some people, you know. And it wasn't about what I thought or who I was as a person, but it was about who, you know, maybe ministered through the work that I do. So, with a prayer and a deep breath, I went in and did it. So, you know.
And now you're an Audelco Award winner?
Now I'm an Audelco Award winner.
Now, how many Audelcos have you won in the past?
And this is my 6th Audelco Award.
Wow, beautiful.
I've been nominated 6 times. And
okay. To find out more about what you're doing, Jerome, what website can people go to?
Yeah, you Google me, and you'll see that website on about the 5th page. My website is there, then the Facebook is there, MySpace is there.
So it's Jerome Preston Bates?
Let me just give you my email, jeromepressbates@earthlink.net. When I designed my website, it was like 100. It was like hundreds of numbers and letters and symbols, so I couldn't sit here and remember all those things. Okay. But I do know if you Google my name, then you know about the 5th or 6th one to come.
Okay. Well,
So,
again, congratulations.
thank you.
And I don't know if you guys have had a chance to see Jerome's work, but he is an incredible actor. I mean, when he takes on a role, he just takes it over. And he always does these really incredible, dramatic productions that just touch your heart. And he's just brilliant as an actor. So, again, congratulations.
To God be the glory. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I am here with Vondi Curtis Hall, who was the presenter for the Best Actor Award to Jerome. Vondi, and you have won Audelcos in the past.
Yeah, I've won one. I won one for a musical, Williams and Walker. I played George Walker. It was some time ago, and it's just great to be able to come back and to be a presenter. It's been a good while I've been in California, and to be able to come back to New York and come to the Audelco Awards, get the invitation, it was great. It was the first award I'd ever won, actually.
So what did it mean for your career?
It was great. It was wonderful validation for the work that year, and certainly garnered some recognition from it. Went on my resume, and people, and I got some calls from potential employers after that. So,
Wow.
So
How
it's
important
great.
do you think the Audelco Awards are to black theater?
I think they're enormously important because we have to celebrate each other. In these times of economic and cultural sort of adversity, I think it's really important that we pat each other on the back, that we acknowledge the great work, the continued legacy of black artists in front of and behind the camera. So I think they're enormous. I don't think there's any other award like this in the country. So I think it's really important. And happy to be here, and some 38 years later, for the awards. I mean, 38 years. That's a great run, and hopefully they will continue, long after we're gone.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Yvonne Farrel, who has just won the Best Lead Actress Award in her role in What Would Jesus Do? Now, if she looks familiar, it's because you saw her twin sister earlier, who is the playwright of What Would Jesus Do? Yvonne, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How does it feel to win the award?
It's like a dream come true. I feel so, God, what is the word? I felt like I'd done my best work when I finished that show, and I knew in my heart that it was the best, And so it's just to see it visual, the invisible become visible is just magic.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And was there something about doing the work, knowing that your sister had written it? Was there a certain closeness to it?
Well, yes, Yvette always writes, it's like God coming through when she's writing, but this part was very, very... It takes all your strength and muster to get through the play. Mrs. Wilson goes through so much. She thinks her family's one thing and everything is great, and the next thing she knows, everything is turned upside down. So it's a tour de force. It's a real spin with the humor and the pathos. You had to ride that line. And it was just amazing. And all the music and my husband being able to participate in that way and do the music for the show. It's just great. It was just great.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, first of all, congratulations. I mean, it's just beautiful.
Thank you.
That you guys are just. I mean, like I said, what have you gotten so far? 5 or 6 bibs at this point?
We've got
Or is it?
We've got
6 or 7?
Yeah,
It's 6.
I think it's 6.
Okay.
Or
So
7. Yeah.
That's great. That's
Okay.
great. So, one of the big winners tonight is What Would Jesus Do?
Yes.
At the 38th annual Vivian Robinson Audelco Awards.
Yes, thank you so much.
And thank you.
All righty.
Oh, and if people want to learn more about what you're doing, is there a website they can go to follow you?
Yvette and I have our own production company. It's called Twin Biz. And you can go to www.twinbiz.com, and you can learn all about us. We write, produce, and direct shows with original material. And so you can find out all about us there and all the things that we're doing. Yvette and I are about service, uplifting humanity, educating the community, so we work hard to do that and give back.
So I am here with Miss Deborah Amber, who is with Take Wing and Soar Productions, and she has won for Best
Revival.
Revival for Pecan.
Indeed.
Oh, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's such a wonderful pleasure to be here, to be honored in this way. This was indeed the hardest show I ever produced, but it was well worth it. We have such a wonderful cast, and a lovely, lovely playwright who trusted us with his work. Indeed.
And now, when I think about it, Take Wing and Soar Productions, you guys have not been around that long. How long have you been around?
No, this is 7 years. 7 years, and 400 actors later. So our mission is about the classically trained actors of color.
Yes, yes.
So we are blessed beyond. This is a ministry for me, and I am overwhelmed.
When you say it's a ministry, what is the message that you're trying to get out?
The message is that why can't we all just together do this without prejudice, without being held back for the things that we do well. And then when you go right into the mission, which is to help classically trained actors of color reach their highest potential, for me, there's no reaching your highest potential unless you connect to the God source. And when you do that, it's just a blessing all around. Indeed.
Now, what is Pecan about?
Pecan is the Medea story set in the Caribbean. So it is the tragic Greek tale Medea.
Right.
It's only we have music involved, and everyone speaks with a Caribbean dialect like that. So it is a contemporary version of a classic play.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now, are you guys still going to be doing it somewhere? Or?
I'm looking to go to the National Black Theater Festival with it, and maybe before we leave for the National Black Theater Festival, we'll put it up here in New York for a few days.
So if people want to get more information on what Take Wing and Soar Productions is doing, is there a website they can go to?
Yes, you should go to www.takewingandsoar.org, and like that on the website.
Okay.
Indeed. Thank you.
Well, that's wonderful. Congratulations
Thank
again.
you so much.
And I know you guys are working so hard.
Oh, yes, Lord.
I love anytime I can go to a Take Wing and Soar production because your stuff is such quality.
Thank
such
you.
quality. And
Thank you.
It's beautiful to see our people do classes like you say.
Indeed.
It's something that they have the ability to do, they have the talent, and they should be given the opportunity.
All right.
So I think your mission is wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. One last thing. Next
Yes.
thing up for us is Antony and Cleopatra
Oh, when are you going to do that?
in March.
Oh, okay.
March 11th to 27th
Oh, and where are you going to do it at?
at the Poets Den Theater.
Where's that?
It's a space that's old but new. It's on 108th Street, right off of 2nd Avenue.
Oh, okay. So
Indeed.
people can just go to Take Wing and Soar Productions and get more information about that?
TakeWingandSoar.org.
.org.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
Thank
Deborah.
you.